I'm MTG, and welcome to my channel where I waste my wildcards on meme decks so you don't have to. And before we get started, I just had to share this little cute fuzzball of Kerrigan just chilling. And I hope that didn't make you dizzy, but I had to share her cuteness, like she's just sleeping in my lap. Anyways, so today's theme is another childhood movie, and as you can tell, there's sort of like a dog theme this week. I don't know if you grew up with this, but it's boop, all dogs go to heaven. And you're like, what is this weird magic card deck theme that you're trying to go for now? Well, it's a little morbid when I get into the explanation, but before doing that, I just want to explain a little bit about like the plot of the movie. And basically, there's this like dog that's kind of, a bit of a fraudster, scammer, and his luck basically catches or like runs out because like I'm pretty sure it's like the mafia or mob equivalent of like a dog, I don't know, gang thing. Like basically he doesn't pay out his debts and he dies because they kill him. But then he goes to dog hell because he was not a good person, and then gets a second chance at being alive again, and then goes back to Earth. And there's this like poor neglected girl who he kind of takes under his wing again because he's not again. He takes this girl under his wing to basically make money off of her, and it seems like he's just making like the same mistakes again, but in the end like he gets really connected to her, and like you get to see like him slowly turn into a good person. So I don't know if that's a spoiler for you, because again, I think this movie came out like early 90s, so spoiler alert, I don't know. But anyways, let's get into the deck explanation here, because I'm a little excited because I don't know, I think it's a funny theme. All right, let's check out All Dogs Go to Heaven. So for this one, again, it's a little bit of a morbid theme here because it's implying a dog dies. But we have Spirited Companion, which if I'm being honest, I just wanted to build a deck where I can put this cute little dog in there. But the idea is we get either one of these 1-drops out or Spirited Companion, and then drop this card and get a 5/4 out either turn 1 or turn 2 by sacrificing one of these cheaper creatures. And that's like the dog going to heaven part, is they die, and also plays into like another part in the movie, which I don't know if I am gonna make anyone sad by spoiling it, but basically he sacrifices himself to save the girl and earns his like spot in heaven. So I kind of saw that as like playing into all the theme. And then since there's like the heaven part, I put like a bunch of like angels and clerics in because I felt like that was very heavenly kind of theme. And then more angels. I do have like a board wipe and like removal pieces. Since this was like a werewolf, I felt that was closely related enough to like a dog, where it still kind of was on theme, but I just needed something to, help with removing spooky creatures, like, was it Generous Visitor that just turns like into a crazy huge creature because of all like the enchantment synergies that are going on. But yeah, so that's pretty much the overview of the deck, and let's go see it out on the ladder. See you out there. All dogs are going to heaven. Don't really have much doggos. We just have these Starland Wolves and 2 board wipes. So I'm thinking this is a mulligan hand. And sometimes I like to see if they have like any sort of deck sleeves to give an idea of what they might be playing, but it looks like they have no clues, no hints. We're just waiting patiently. We're just Waiting patiently. Oh, I almost clicked keep. Not good. However, if we get another land, we can still all dogs go to heaven and do what we came here to do. Yes! Okay, so turn 1, right? Snarling Wolf. Turn 2, assuming they don't kill it for whatever reason, then we can put down the land on plains, and then we'll play this and sacrifice the Snarling Wolf to this big dog. And poof, turn 2, dog went to heaven. Wow, that's an interesting play. Actually, I'll put Cave of the Frost Dragon down just so there's the untapped land part of that. Sorry, I feel like I'm like not completing my thoughts today. Do we give up the sweet opportunity potentially by attacking with Snarling Wolf? I don't think they're going to block with Interpret Adversary. I'm kind of surprised they played that so soon, so it also makes me wonder, like, are they doing it because they don't really have any plays? Okay, so they didn't block. That's what I was hoping for. I just want to get that like extra tick of damage in. And then now, we're going to sacrifice the creature. We're sacrificing you. I was pretty sure they weren't going to block because it's a 3-1. But maybe they're doing that because that's them trying to be aggro. Okay, so they're equipping. I'm not super worried because now we can put this down and let's put it on, I think we don't really have like 2 green drop, like 2 mana types with forest in it, but we do have a few with plains, so I think I'm going to put it on the plains side, and then Brutal Cathar, and then we can always use Boseiju to hit their Skyclave Maul if it becomes an issue. And then since I've just been playing Historic Brawl, I was so confused, like, why the life totals started differently. And I was like, wait a second, we are playing Standard. Okay, so I'm just going to put this down just to keep the pressure on. They probably have a board wipe somewhere around here. But if they do board wipe, then what I think I would do is just hit my Brutal Cathar so they get their creature back, and then let the board wipe hit so that they don't get a board wipe and then their Luminarch or Interpret Adversary back. Okay. And then I think, so that's 3, 5, so potentially have lethal, I think, on board. Can I do math? 5, 10? No, I can't do math. Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna just make their life a little bit unnecessarily difficult. And then I'm thinking this is probably the bigger issue here, just because they get the card draw. So I'm just taking that out now, so they don't keep getting benefits from it. And then hopefully we can just keep doing the beat down and they won't hurt us anymore. Because if they have a board wipe, might be a tad bit screwed here. So I'm going to pump this. And then potentially, even if they do a board wipe, if we get another mana, we could always bring Cave of the Frost Giant. Okay, even now. Yep, that's fine. I don't think they realized that was going to happen if they did too. Doggos! They went to heaven. They beat them. Let's see if we can make these doggos go to heaven again. That was a pretty sweet start. I love this too. This is actually a pretty good starting hand. Because again, we can get the Snarling Wolf, sack it to this, and we have pretty decent mana. And then another one we can throw down as well. So I'm pretty happy. We'll put this down on green. Drop the Snarling Wolf. And then we even got a turn 3 play. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm guessing they're gonna be running the little generous gift cute guy, even though it's heckin' scary. Okay, so again, gonna attack first to get that like 1 tick of damage in, and then I will be sacrificing the doggo. It is now going to heaven. Ramping up with that additional land play. So they got an enchantment that lets them play an additional land. They can gain life. And then they can gain... Oh no, this one exiles for their next step. So they'll have a 2/2 first strike. And then they'll have a 3/3. I'm going to put down farmland. And then let's take a look at their hand. Ooh, we're going to make that expensive. This is really interesting. They got some scary stuff. Good thing we have another cleric. But at least for like this multicolored one, it'll take them a while to play that one. It's a really interesting deck though. Kind of curious if it's going to stomp us or not. So dropping this overgrown farmland because it'll come in untapped. And then again, doing another elite spellbinder. Oh, and they quit. Alright. Doggos took him to heaven. Totally didn't realize I forgot to move my little window of me out of the way for the other two, but I fixed it now, so hopefully it's not too big of a deal. So we're not starting off with the usual smooth hand for like turn 1 sacrifice stuff. We only have 2 mana. This feels not like maybe the best start because if we don't get that 3rd mana drop, we can fall like really far behind. So I'm gonna mulligan, and at least we have some turn 1 plays here for a bit. So I think I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna put 1 Starling Wolf aside because we only really need like 1 thing to sacrifice stuff to. And I'm just gonna drop Lunark first, and then I can do Starling Wolf, and then we can have Righteous Valkyrie. So hopefully that'll be enough to kind of give us some momentum as much as we need. I'm not going to remove that Luminarch for a bit. I'll let it try to get bigger. Trying to get them to use like their resources maybe a bit more. Wait, I just realized this is not a competitive game. It's just faithful absence. And attack. Okay. Let's see what's in their hand. Another aspirant. Anything that lets them get life. Not right now, so I'll just hit their aspirant. And then don't really super need another land, so I'll just hit that now. Oh, I can't hit that now. Okay, I'll just hold on to that. In case we do need to remove the Skyclave. Okay, getting another land down. They can play that Luminarch if they want. They kind of don't have a whole lot of momentum right now. Okay, Luminarch goes down. Oh, I'm very tempted just to play this because it's the doggo. But let's get this angle down. Gained another life. And we'll just throw those 3 in the air. Okay. They can come at me for 5 if they want. What you doing, friend? Okay. I'm gonna hit their Skyclave relic. Or Maul the Skyclave. They do get to find another land. Probably not the greatest. But at least we can go in there for 5 more at them. And we should be still on track, even if they do board wipe. Okay. So they're just focusing on removing stuff right now. And I guess we should too. I feel like Luminarch was kind of really their only threat there. Alright. There's their life gain that they were looking for. I think I might be able to finish them off though. Got our angel. We're still getting our life gain. Because the goal here is just to basically try to hit them over the top. Unless, of course, they can do that. Do I have any more removal spells that are direct removal? I think I just have Brutal Cathar and then a board wipe that would be able to handle them. Okay. Another land. Drop my Spirited Companion to hopefully get into an answer here. Ooh, we do next turn. So let's say they come at me in the air. They do 6. We have a chump blocker, 2 chump blockers. So they'd have to get like more flyers in and a lot more life gain. I think we can still drop in and get them. Oh, Angel of Destiny. Okay, I don't think Angel of Destiny has haste though. Okay, so what do I need? I need 7 more life. So he's on a cleric. I don't think I'm going to gain the 7 life regardless in order to get them the boost. So they attack. Then I take out this. We have 4 damage. Opens them up in the air for that. I think I'm not going to block here. I think that's what makes sense. Because that doesn't have lifelink or anything, right? Okay. Taking their angel. Let's see if getting your instant, if you have at least 15 more life, then each player attack this turn loses the game. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and hit them for that. Okay. I would really like my big angle that can make other angles. Valkyrie Heartbringer. Okay. So they come in and hit me for another 8. I can't really cast any spells. It makes Brittle Cathar flip. So that's a 10-10. I might be dead actually. Because I can't block. Yeah. Ooh, here we go. Okay. So 6. I think I can just go all in. So I'm going to do that. That's funny because that's like exactly what I needed, I think, to kind of have a chance to take them out. Just go wide a bit. I know they don't want to lose their other 2. Are they just taking it? Oh, because they're hoping to get their Angel of Destiny back. Yeah, if I didn't do the math right on this, I think I lost. I don't know if I was a little impatient. see what our doggos can do. I mean, we have turn 1 doggo. We do have removal. We have Righteous Valkyrie. So I think we'll keep it. Because it's a good good land start too. Boop. And we'll have plenty of doggos to sacrifice to the big doggo. Okay. I do love my angle too. Oh, yes! Okay. This is what dreams are made of. Right here. Wait, I got too excited. I should have attacked with Snarling Wolf first. I got too excited about the big doggo. Oops. It's probably going to get removed too, because I just realized we're playing against mono black, but oh well. It is really fun though, getting this out so soon, because I feel like a lot of people don't expect to see that card. Okay, we got a wedding announcement. There's wedding plans happening. Let's get our angle down. And might as well attack while we can, even though it's just going to get chump blocked. But at least it keeps their tokens down, right? Be attacked with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Okay. And it flips after 3 counters. I wonder if they're just trying to do blood on the snow? Do these token decks have blood on the snow? I mean, they have snow mana, so I just assumed that they would. Okay.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will must. You can deal with my servant.
I'm gonna just get rid of Soren.
Excuse my sudden egress.
Put down a cute wolf. And then might as well swing in with both to try to keep their token count down. I do have Luminarch, which might be good to throw down next. They're touching my creatures. Alright. Kind of hesitant too if they do have a blood on the snow to play into that as well. I don't want to like overcommit my board. I'll see like what this can do. Actually, Elite will give me some good insight. Oh, they definitely got a lot. Let's do blood on the snow. Just again to try to keep that pressure on so that they block. Oh, they're double blocking Righteous Valkyrie. Interesting. Sure. I don't know if I'm like playing too aggro here, but I feel like I have to just do what I can to keep those wedding invitation tokens down to a minimum. Okay. So I'm curious if they're going to try to take out the Bayou Groff. Surprised they haven't dropped their Meat Hook Massacre. I wonder if that's what they're debating. Yeah, because they could do for 1. And then gain life. And so then what can we do to convince them to use that Necromancy already? Because if we can do that, we don't have to worry too much about the Valkyrie Harbinger getting removed. Okay. So they at least don't get to learn. No school for them. Okay, I'm gonna drop another Elite. And hit their Meat Hook to make it expensive. So maybe our board state is a little bit safer. Okay, they're gonna come at us with Hive. Still not overly worried. I think we still have a chance. Okay. what makes sense here. Could put the Righteous Valkyrie down, and then because it's based on Angel or Cleric that you get the life gain from. So maybe that's the play. Hit them for 3. They probably have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they could play that Blood on the Snow if they wanted. Something else to keep in mind too. They might just do it after this attack, just so that they got the life gain. Keep touching a lot of cards. I'm guessing that they'll do it now. And then what are they going to bring back? Probably Soren. Make another flyer. Yep.
I am vengeance, bloody and righteous.
This is the Castlevania version, right? That's really cool. Okay.
Serve me well.
So, let's put down Snarling Wolf. I'm kind of scared to put Luminarch down because I think they'll use their other meat hook. Just because it'll be really easy for them to. They're touching it again. You know they're thinking about it. They have so much mana too, it's insane. I don't know how we've missed so much of our mana. We have not been blessed. Usually it's pretty good too. It says I have a 44% chance of drawing one according to Untapped. So we have to take that 3. And then they're probably gonna hook us again. They're tapping it. You know they're thinking about it, which I don't really mind if they do. We are a little screwed though. We don't, unless we get more mana or another creature. They're kind of kicking our butt. I guess our weakness is this token Orzhov stuff.
Tactics.
Let's just play it on white. Doesn't really matter too much. I think we're kind of dead. Because even if they're going to play Kaya, and she can just start exiling, like she could exile this. I think this is game over. Bonk. Down to 5. Soren's putting up a cute little finger.
You deal this annoyance.
Oh, we got his Luminarch. Yeah, I think it's game over. I mean, I'll just put down a card because I think what's been really interesting in these last few games, I don't think we've come across Brutal Cathar or some of our other removal. I guess we did start with Fateful Absence in our hands. But also, like, we missed quite a few land drops too. Which I think if we would have hit those land drops earlier in the game, we probably would have had a better chance. But yeah, like, Kaya could just kill that, swing in, power that up. Like, literally doesn't matter. We have so much lethal. Is this the hell? It was Doggo Heavens versus Doggo Hell. Blah. Get it. You won. GG's. Rip. It's good while it lasted, Doggos. I'll just keep this. Been missing the removal in the other games, so hopefully this kind of makes up for it by having some Brutal Cathars. It was no turn 1 Doggo, turn 2 sack Doggo play, but maybe that's okay. Is this mono white? Oh, maybe we let them build up the board and then just murder them all. Kind of like that idea too. Yeah, I'm not gonna put anything down. Okay. Yep, they're coming in with the aggro hand. Perfect. Sweet. Let's just do this. Kill them all. And then even if they put creatures down, we can like do the Brutal Cathar. Slow down their momentum even more. Dane, that's fine. Let's put it on white because we have more white creatures right now. Let's take that with Brutal. And then put Luminarch down in case... I don't think there's like any specific damage spells that white has to really worry about. And I think with this deck they don't actually carry removal or... oh, maybe portable hold. I'm kind of fine with that. Then we'll get our angles down. Okay, interpret adversary. So like what I was saying before is like after the board wipe we can just keep picking off all their dudes. So they can't really rebuild. They got their own Brutal, which is fine. Because then I'll Brutal their Brutal. They really want their Redain back. Okay, we did get our sacrifice thing, but unfortunately we don't want to sacrifice anything. So let's Brutal Cathar their Brutal Cathar. And then take back their Redain. And attack. And end turn. And then we can put down our angles. Wonder if they have like Skyclave Relic. This is just going to be like a Brutal Cathar battle. Ah, no, I was hoping they didn't have that. That's fine though. I'm not like terribly worried. Okay. Let's get our angle down. And let's wait. We don't want to attack anymore. Stop touching my creatures. Maybe I should have held on to my Brutal Cathar just in case. That's one thing that's a bit tricky about Brutal Cathar is it just doesn't permanently remove that stuff. Okay, so we have Adeline out now. Okay. I wonder if they're just wanting to get that like creature token boost. Let's hit... I don't really care if they hit us with Elite. I don't think they have any targets for portable. I think we're fine. Let's hit Elite, just so they can't get more flyers. Let's get another Valkyrie down. Just for the life gain. And then we're not going to attack because we're all about building up that board state now. Okay. Again, don't really care about Thalia. Don't have a ton of spells that are non-creature ones. I kind of feel like it's worth it to double block her. And we know they don't have anything to save her. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. It's gonna kill both of them, but at least it kills her. So let's put this body down first. Pay 3. And no attacks. And I think what's funny is if on their turn they flip, then their Brutal Cathar goes first on the stack, then my Brutal Cathar goes on the stack, and then mine resolves first, and then this one would resolve, which would let me hit their Skyclave, I something. I don't know if I'd want to hit their Skyclave. I'll block this. And this. Or no. This. And this. Because they don't have any way to pump their creatures right now. So I'm curious. Is it just mono white doing mono white things? Did they mean to do that? Do they have a board wipe? I'm very confused. I don't know if they realized or really meant to do that. So I'm gonna counterattack them now. Were they just gonna portable pull my token? Like, I kind of feel like they just gave me that win. Am I crazy? Right? Okay, so they portable hold the token. Then if they play a spell that's in their hand right now, they flip my stuff back. Did you mean to do that? I'm really confused. Okay. GG. I don't know, we won that. Well, thanks for staying till the end and hanging out. So I was a bit of a goober and didn't realize that for a couple, I think it was 2 of the matches that I won were not competitive ones. They were like just regular queue standard play. And so we did win those 2 matches. So technically it's 4-2. But I don't know. 2-2, I think maybe on the ladder, which maybe that's what you care more about. We did have a 50% win rate just with the competitive games that we did. Again, we won 2 in just like regular standard queue, like non-competitive version. But the decks that we did go up against, I felt like there were some answers. It was really fun to do the Doggos sacrifice and get that big 5/4 on the battlefield by like turn 2. I think that's just a really fun way to cheat in like a big creature if you can get away with it. And then having removal is really big for taking care of those like larger creatures. For the last game against mono white, it was a pretty big back and forth, and I think a large reason why we gained the advantage on that was because there was a misplay on the opponent's part. I think they just didn't realize that when they went to attack that they essentially gave up a bunch of board state to me, not only giving me a token, but the Brutal Cathar back to then remove more pieces from their board to counterattack for a lot of damage. So I don't know if we just kind of got lucky on that, but as far as just playing against mono white, we did win a decent amount against them, and I had a lot of fun with this deck. Again, it doesn't look the greatest if it's 50%, but we did have those 2 matches where I was just stupid and didn't click competitive when I was queuing up. But I will put the deck list below, and I, again, loved this theme of all dogs go to heaven, so it was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.